Hello everyone, I'm Santiago, and today I'm gonna be testing Fortnite, the Battle Royale option on the GeForce GTX 1050 Ti for FPS monitoring. This time I won't be using cam since it's not currently working with this game. So Fortnite Battle Royale, I'll be doing 1080p, 900p, 720p and 1440p. To skip any of those sections of the video, check the description below. So first I'll show you 1080p, trying to get over 60 frames per second or 60 FPS as much as possible. And to do so, I just lowered shadows to medium and kept the rest cranked up to the max. That for me was enough to be over 50 to 60 frames per second, pretty much. But if you don't want to lower the shadows to medium and instead lower them to high, you might want to lower effects and post-processing from epic to medium. That should allow you to use high shadows instead of medium. And after that I show you 1080p again, but this time using the maximum settings, which means that I'll just crank up the shadows from medium to epic, and that's enough to be over 30 frames per second. Then on 900p, since I wasn't able to select 1600 by 900, I had to select 1440 by 900. Of course it will run better than actual 1600 by 900, but it should be pretty close overall. So expect 5 FPS more on 1440 by 900 instead of 1600 by 900. It should be very close. And well, on that resolution I lowered just shadows from epic to high, and that was enough to be over 50 frames per second pretty much all the time. But if you want some extra frames, just lower effects and post-processing from epic to high, and that should be enough to get over 60 frames per second most of the time. Then at 720p, just by keeping everything maxed out, it was enough to be over 50 frames per second. You'll notice there are some GPU usage drops. That's because the CPU seems to be limiting the GPU, but still the G4560 seems to be enough to be over 60 frames per second, just not over 70 FPS. It seems, because it drops the GPU usage. And finally at 1440p I used shadows on medium, anti-aliasing on medium, textures on epic, effects on high and post-processing on low, and that was enough to be pretty much over 45 FPS. Most of the drops I saw in this game were when looking far into the distance, for example a town or something like that, when falling from the big bus, trying to land somewhere, or just when fighting an opponent. Sometimes I got drops to 58 FPS on 1080p for example, nothing major. So yeah, overall this is a pretty good experience. Anyway guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you keep enjoying the video, thanks for watching and see you next time.